on, guys? John here. Another video. So in this video it'll be my 2023 bait casting combos. As I said in my spinning rod video, nothing that I'm showing you, like these combos, are set in stone. So there may be changes along the way. I may sell a combo, I may upgrade one, right? So, you know, like I said, nothing's 100% concrete. So let's get this started. And first up, I have a Johnny Morris carbon light with a Revo X bait casting reel with a 7.3 to 1 gear ratio. This is my frogging setup. It's a medium heavy action. I don't frog fish too much, only when I pond hop in places that has a lot of vegetation, a lot of gunk at the top, right? It's a medium heavy, right? It's got a little give, right? I'm not catching 7-8 pounders. Potentially I could catch 4 and 5s, maybe the odd 6 if there's one in there, but I haven't crossed that bridge with a frog yet. I got 30-pound braid. I believe that this is 30-pound Power Pro that's on it, right? Just a regular Power Pro. And I have hanging here is a live target hollow body frog. It's a 1/4 ounce. I toss the standard size in 1/4 ounce. Even smaller frogs I may toss with another combo that's lighter. But yeah, so this is pretty much my frog rod. It's cheap, it gets the job done, right? So next up, it's my jerkbait combo. So right here, this is a St.Croix Megabass jerkbait combo with the Shimano Chronarch 150 HG MGL. It's an exceptionally light combo despite, you know, the rod being $180. It's a 6'8", medium power, right? It's got a fast tip, but this is like, it's not your average fast tip. Like, it's got a secondary action as well, kind of like like it's much more shock absorbent as it is a jerkbait rod. I think it was done purposely for that, right? Because I've had medium fast Mojo bass rods that were 7'1", and they didn't have that sponge in the middle, that secondary softness, right? Yeah, so it's rated 10 to 17 pound, 1/4 to 5/8 ounce baits. The rod is 3.8 ounces and the reel is 6.5. I don't have no line on it right now, but I'll be putting 12-pound fluorocarbon. And yeah, it's an incredibly light combo. You know, like don't sleep on these Mojo bass rods, right? I hold my rod like this, right? I've been using Mojo bass rods, the bait caster especially, since 2008. Never had no problem with the handle or anything, right? So there you go, perfect. Next, it's another reaction bait rod, another reaction combo, and this right here is my Crankbait Combo. This is a Megabass Levante flat side special with a Shimano Bantam right here. It's a 7-foot medium, and it's a moderate action. I believe it's a moderate fast. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. And yeah, it's rated 1/4 to 3/4 ounce with 8 to 20 pound line. And the Bantam is just a standard Bantam MGL, 6.2 to 1 gear ratio with 15-pound fluorocarbon on it. And this is a sweet rod. You could definitely tell it's a square bill rod. You have the action right here. You can see the moderate, and then it just keeps going down the blank despite it being a medium power, but still goes down. So here's another reaction bait combo. And this right here is what I'll be using for spinner baits, chatter baits, and swim jigs. It is the St. Croix Legend Elite with a Shimano Metanium. So it's the 7.1 gear ratio, and this is a medium heavy rod. Now, just because it says medium heavy, it does not fish like a medium heavy. Like, this is crazy. Look at it going down. That's what I love about this rod. This is why I bought it, right? And it's a 7'1" medium heavy, extra fast. Does this look like an extra fast to you? Right? Look the way it goes down. Right? It doesn't, like, it's an extra fast, but it's more leaning along the lines of a fast, right? It's a softer rod, and it's rated 12 to 20 pound line. And here's where it'll get you. So it's rated for 1/4 to 3/4 ounce lures. Now the 7-foot medium heavy, I believe, is rated for, I think it's 1 ounce or 1 1/4 ounce. And this, you could tell it's made for reaction baits, right? Just by the action. This reminds me a lot like my old Legend Tournament spinnerbait rod, right? And I got 15-pound fluorocarbon. It's a full cork handle. It's still a fantastically light combo. And I love this rod because of the Torzite guides, as I told you in my first impression video. So up next, this is a multi-purpose combo of mine right here. This is the Megabass Destroyer P5, right? It's a Cyclone right here with a Shimano Aldebaran 50HG. And this combo, I'll be running small spinner baits less than 1/4 ounce, top water such as poppers like Pop Maxes and Pop X's, you know, along those lines in that weight class, and weightless soft plastics, primarily Texas rigged, right? I may run also some light punch shot rigs, but I have another rod for that just in case, but I may just end up doing it. I have 15-pound braid. This is the Daiwa J braid, the 4 carrier in 15 pound. Now when I run this with top water, I'll be using in between a 12 to 17 pound monofilament leader, as the braid to mono will float. And when I'm running the soft plastics, right, I'll be running braid to fluorocarbon. I may run as light as 10, as heavy as maybe 15, but I'll be bouncing between 10 and 12 pound fluorocarbon, as this is a much lighter rod. As you can see, has a nice secondary action, right? And it's 6'6", lure rating 1/4 to 7/8 ounce, right? Medium power, 8 to 20 pound line, and it's a regular taper. So I assume regular taper to Megabass is like a fast, right? It's got a whippiness. Even though it's a 6'6", you could cast light baits a mile with this, right? Because the tip, it acts as like a slingshot. So last but certainly not least is my dragging bottom contact combo. It is a G Loomis NRX 853C JWR right here. So it's a 7'1", extra fast, medium heavy, 3/16 to 5/8 ounce lures, which is pretty modest for medium heavy, and it's rated 12 to 16 pound line. And I have a Shimano Antares A on it with 15 pound fluorocarbon. This is Seagar Abrazex, right? And this is like my Texas rig worm rod and jig rod. So pretty much any baits with bottom contact that I'll be dragging off bottom. And you can see it's a true extra fast, extremely true extra fast. And it's also a true medium heavy. The specs are quite moderate, and that's why I like this rod. And for a 7'1", the rod weighs like 3.5 ounces, right? The only thing heavy about this combo is the reel. But when you have a reel of this caliber, who cares about the weight? It casts a mile. You cannot make a mistake with this reel. You could cast into wind, right? When it's properly set up, you cannot fail with this reel. You know, I'll be using this Texas rigging worms, you know, anywhere from 1/8 ounce to 1/4 ounce weights. Jigs, same thing. I want to get better with jigs, so what better combo than one of these? But you know me, I love Texas rigged worms, right? That's pretty much my bread and butter, whether it's on a drop shot or on a free rig, right? Or dragging, that's my thing. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit from these combos, why I chose them. And yeah, I appreciate watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.